Happy New Year. Compliment of the season, everybody. You're listening to me, connected across the globe, or you're watching this recording version. So anytime you're watching, my name is Mida Isafella Jimo. I want to congratulate everyone who got and grace to make it to the 2023 and say wonderful year. Very quick one. I want to show you how do you succeed in your crypto for 2023, maybe with low or little money. And of course, if you have big money, good. But there are things you need to do for this 2023. If you're a member of Plan B community, congratulations and welcome you. And I want you to take this thing very seriously. Please take a pen and a paper and then be committed and intentional about what I want to share with you. And so please, you can equally share with your friends across. And then so information is one of the vital key for success in the crypto space. I may not be able to say other places, but in the crypto space, one of the fundamental key that help people to succeed easily is information. So please take a pen and a paper, or you have your notepad on your laptop or your iPad and whatever. So open them right now and let's go together. But very quickly, we've opened our promo. Congratulations for those of you who were able to participate. If you're part of community or Plan B, who participated in just concluded promo of Evergreen FS, one of the tools we are using right now to record an average of 20, 25, 30, 35% monthly passive income. And then that's one of the engine that we added to our Plan B special business combo. And so congratulations those of you who were able to leverage on it. And at least instead of paying $200 for one-time activation fee of $200, now you are able to pay $150. Nevertheless, for those of you who have not heard about it, I will encourage you to get started because we are rolling 2023 very focused, determined, and with safe tools. And I must say that. So please, congratulations. And then for those of you who are still participating and taking advantage of our 50% slash on all Plan B subscription, Plan B subscription starting from the private mentorship, Be With Me platforms, the Crypto Academy, the stock, the low gem opportunity, and all of those platforms, we slash them by 50%. So private mentorship used to be $5,000 one-time payment in lifetime, and then you're paying $2,500 now because of the 50% slash. And then the bill with me is $1,500, so you're paying $750. And for those of you who have a renewal to do, and those of you started with us, your bill with me was $150, and that's what you need to be paying. You don't need to pay $1,500. And so right now, if you're leveraging on this season, which is going to end tomorrow, Friday, or next tomorrow, Friday, and so that cost you $75. And so those of you who come in when it was $500, then it's costing you $250 for this promo period. And then, of course, present price is $1,500. So for those of you coming that period, so you're paying $750 now for your renewal. And then if you're coming newly, you're paying $750 from, it started last week Friday, and it's going to end this week Friday by the grace of God on the 6th. And so congratulations for those of you who have benefited and took advantage of it. And those of you who are warming up, take note, Friday, the 6th of January 2023 is the last day, all right? It's the last day for that. So thank you very much for your time. And so let's go straight away to what I have for us today and in this interaction. Please take your pen and your paper, and if your child is going to be distracting you at this moment, I would advise you, find either a nanny or your wife or your husband or whoever that is less busy to take charge of them so that you can be more attentive. Okay, how to be successful in crypto in 2023, and then as a beginner and with little money or even no money. So then number one, I want us to have a particular background check and information that will help us. Take off this. Okay, so first of all, you need to identify your niche, either as a trader, as an investor, or as a holder. Now, listen, your niche, it should be your full activities in the crypto space. Your niche should be your full activities in the crypto space. So, are you a trader? Are you an investor? Are you a holder? Now, but there are things I will define for you so that you can place yourself where you belong. Please, it's very important. If you're a trader, then you may need to attend trainings, but let's take it lighter this way. Felix have said, starting with no money or even little money. So that means if you have to go for full training, like coming to Crypto Academy, Plan B Express, for instance, let me just quickly show you this. Okay, so if you have to go to Plan B Express, for instance, that may be difficult for you. So now, most time when we tell people or recommending things for you, you have to ask, are there other ways? And that's why I always tell people, I don't start from, you have to be on private mentorship. It's a choice, or when, because this costs you $5,000 to be on private mentorship. It costs you $1,500 yearly to be on Be With Me. All right, the Crypto Academy, of course, we have the basic class, 150, the intermediate, 300, then the Crypto Advanced is 500, while the masterclass is $1,000, okay, right? Then we have the AI training and all of that. We have the tokenized talks, $750 yearly, all right? We have the low gems and $750 equally yearly, as it were. So, but do you actually need money? So imagine a man who has only $1,000 to start, or $500, or $300, or even $100. So how do you expect him to come to Plan B and enroll for all of those courses? That may be difficult. So the wisdom you need to apply is this. Very simple. The wisdom you need to apply is this. You leave those. Yes, fine, might be your budget, it may be your target. If you have the money, you can afford it, no problem. But you do not have the money, okay? So it may be your target, but you put it on in order of priority. Yes, it's important. Good thing, Plan B Express have free trainings. So if I were you, I would say, okay, now that they're talking about this, so I will take advantage of their free training. The Sunday weekly crypto, update and all of that. It costs you nothing. Okay, so this free training, it costs you nothing, and then 8:30 p.m. every Sunday. So you can get connected on that to get free training, interactions, update, and all of that. So it's called Crypto and Best Practice for Profiting Investing, then the cash flow. So this is an ecosystem for different types of online opportunity. However, maybe a little bit risky, okay? It'll be risky. Therefore, we advise caution for any amount dedicated to this space. All right, so now you connect with Plan B, very simple. And those of you who are already in Plan B, it's very simple. So you start from the known to unknown. You start from the simple to the difficult or to the complex, as the case may be. Now, identify, but irrespective of who you are, either you are coming with big money or with no money or little money, you need to identify who exactly do you want to be in the space of crypto. Am I coming to be the trader? Yeah, over time you could have a shift of attention. What I mean, now our target in Plan B is 5 years to financial freedom for all our clients and for all our community members. So if that is the case for us, so your own tool is the same. But what tool are you using? So identify who you want to be in the crypto space will help you. So number one, are you coming to be a trader? Then identify that type of trader you want to be, because we have day traders, we have swing traders. I'm a swing trader by the grace of God. I don't day trading. I don't have that energy, right? You want to be a swing trader, you want to be a day trader. And even within day trader, we have scalpers. So they scalp at every seconds, every minute, and all of that. But let me give you this ideology. Now, people who are day traders and all of that, is actually day trading and scalping is actually not meant for beginners, but it has been misrepresented by trainers, by YouTubers and all of that. They tell you, I'll show you how to be making $5 or $10 every day and all of that. It's actually not for beginners, to be very candid. Now, the best view to view the market is usually monthly And then you get the consolidation of, okay, a clear direction of the market can be gotten in monthly chart. And then getting the gray area and structures of it, you now go by weekly. And then on daily to confirm, okay, on which area should I enter for. So you can now choose either 1 hour or 4 hour time frame for you to enter and exit your trade. So entry and exit positions of your trade, me as a swing trader, is either 4 hours or 1 hour. So going by 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes is for day trader or scalpers, to be very candid, because the interval to capture it to be small move and all of that. And if you are not too professional and you are not too conversant with technical indicators, technical analysis, because when you say indicators lag. In fact, indicators are best used for long time frame, not short time frame. So most time people use indicators and then get themselves into trouble for, Now, why is it not too advisable for people to, as a beginner, to scalp? Because that is the area where institutional traders, capitalists, both in the forex market and the crypto market, manipulate the market. It is easy to manipulate the market with short time frame. So, but for these people to manipulate the market for days, for weeks, for months, it's difficult. So they go for and then we discover that people always salvage their saliva towards the day trading. Meanwhile, that's what killed them mostly. So enough of that. I'm not here for training detailed trainings of all of those things. So just to give you a highlight, you want to get more detail how to go, I think you have to get and enroll in Plan B. But I've told you, you can connect on my YouTube channel, get some other trading information I've shared before, and then just to take it simple, you can get so many information. So it's not everything you need to start struggling or, okay, I want to enroll in Plan B. You don't need that, right? But if you really want to know what you are doing, because there are things you will never get from us if you are not part of the class. That's the truth. So, but does that mean you will not get some things? You will. That's the truth. Okay. So now, be an investor. There are different dimensions to an investor in the crypto industry. We have some people as an investor, they are venture capitalists. Of course, you do not have money to be a venture capitalist, so it may be difficult for you. So, but you need to understand that I may not be a venture capitalist, but I can be an investor. How? That's where you start hunting for new opportunity, low gems. And then maybe in that way now, you may want to enroll in Plan B, low gem, or the best I can advise anybody who can afford it to be on private mentorship. So now, as an investor in crypto, is either you are a venture capitalist, or some VIP investors and all of that, So, but you can equally be a micro investor, very small, micro investor, but you must train yourself to be able to have the patience, because we know that in crypto space is a place where the active make money for the passive and patient. So if you are going to be a micro investor, so where you can buy some small coins and then have to wait for it for a long time and all of that, then that can be. So if that's what you do, then that should be your primary assignment. You do more of that. Then you can dabble into other ones, maybe just for a season, but your primary activities that you dedicate yourself, improve yourself in, develop more strategy, energy, skills, knowledge, information, ideas about will be that, okay, I want to be an investor. Okay, I can't be a venture capitalist, I can't be a VIP, but I can be a micro. Then you begin to learn more around it. Those learning, well, fine, it may not be free, so, but that will give you an idea to where should I focus on. You want to be a trader, and I've told you, as a beginner, the best trading you can start with is swing trading. But if you cannot discipline yourself you may be bored. Why? You set a trade. No, not even a set a trade. You are targeting a coin or a market. Let me say Forex now. You're targeting the market that when it breaks these societies, you create an entry position. Okay, if you retest this, if you break this and retest this, I'm going to enter. Okay, but it go the other way around and then eventually break it. You may not buy, but they refuse to retest, then that's not an entry for you. So it may now create and now start doing the kind of sideways instead of that retesting you are looking for a very long time. That could take you a week or two waiting. Then the third week, it now happened that create what you are looking for. That's where you enter. So you can now see within these 3 weeks, you are bored. You look, oh, no. But that's your strategy, and that's what you want to do. So at the third week, you enter. It may just take like few days, 5 days or this, and the trade will hit, or it may take another 2 weeks for the trade to hit your trade profit. So you have spent about 3, 4, 5 weeks waiting for a particular trade. But however, that trade may give you, maybe those of you who are doing feature trading, that trade may give you 80%, 40%, 70%, or sometimes 100%. Then some of us who are love more of spot trading and all of that, that coin may do like 20, 35% or 40%. Well, for me, I don't think a trade you do, and genuinely speaking, you're able to do 50% at the end of 5 weeks. That is 1 month and 1 week. Well, I don't think it's a bad deal. So, but the unfortunate thing is that we get carried away by people hypes, make this. Yes, fine. There are time and occasions where you could hit it that you bought a low gem and it can take like 1 year. And when it's going to blow up, it can do 2,000%. And so you don't compare it. And somebody may be lucky when he just come in and bought this money, and in the evening was when the whole thing blow off, and then he give you some money. So we now want to generalize to be, these are the type of things I'm looking for. It's not all days that you have similar things like that happening. So let it get to your head. Now, holders, of course, are millionaires. So yeah, but even micro, you can be a holder, but you need to know of what portion of your money should be allocated for holding portfolios. Okay, enough of that. So understand that investors are VIPs and VCs with huge resources into project, but I have told you now, you can be a micro investor, but that means you have to bear the characteristics of those people too, who have the huge money. Okay, I need to come up with this, please. It's all right. So now, the next is holders. A hodler buy and keep for a long time. So understand that. I'm going to use some experiment for you about that. So don't see crypto as a get rich quick thing. No, these are the places people miss it. Yeah, that you bought into Shiba Inu and it give you about 1 million percent in 3 months or 4 months. Does that mean that every coin you buy into is going to do like that? And I discover people come into crypto more at the bull run, and that's the wrong time to come into crypto. Okay? During the good news, people misbehave. Okay? So you may not have reality when the market is up. You can't even understand the market when it's up. You understand the market when it's down. And I always tell people that announcement of the bear market is what was made in bull run. So if you are not a participant of the bear market, forget about the fruit of the bull run. These are the simple things. Understand the market has two sides, majorly. Even the center was just like a sideways. But you know that there are two major seasons in the market. We have the bull and the bear. So the sideways is just in between, and that can support, it's a carry along guy. Yeah. In the bear market, we can have a sideways for a very long time too. In a bull run too, you can have some sideways for some time, though can be longer in the bear market. So understand that you have those things. So don't get it wrong. Okay, somebody said this, especially sometimes maybe in network marketing, people hype you a lot and you thought that that's how it is. No. Get it, have a different mindset and even an ideal and realistic mindset in this story of 2023. So don't give up because of some losses on trades or projects. So you're a trader, you lost some trade. Like I was stopped out of my XRP in long position the other day, even though it has first done about 18% for me, but I'm a swing trader. And then, so I just left it. And then before you know, the market was manipulated against XRP. So, but I have XRP as a token, right, that I'm just holding. But taking advantage of the movement of XRP at that point in time, it was still manipulated. And then many of us were stopped out. What do you think? So now, I now have that pains. Oh, I've lost money and all of that. No, you just allow yourself, to be coordinated on what to target to get. So you lost money in project, move on. Stop using one day to destroy to mourn yesterday and refuse to plan for tomorrow. That can be very detrimental to your growth. So don't just, this one, don't just buy a coin, okay? Because others are buying it, so don't just buy a coin. right? Don't just buy coin, right? Because others are buying it. Do some consultations and diligence. So it's important that you heard that people are buying this coin and all of that does not mean that that coin may be genuine or do that. So, but I always tell people, you must really know your intent and don't be carried away by what people are just saying over time, because most time what people say can be controlled by their emotion, their interest, and all of that. Remember, I said something. I always say something. Those of us in Plan B said, crypto is guided by 4 major things: interest, politics, game, and rule of the game. So most time we are victim of some of those things. Some of us can be victim of person's interest. So somebody have personal interest on a particular coin and is talking much about it. And then you hit into it because it's talking much about it. And eventually, the thing have a time. So if it has a time, you do not understand the time, but you're just carried away by the saying of this person, you're going to be a victim of it. So I'm giving you sentiment now. You start your crypto, what you are looking for is money. And you are looking for money, you devise every means to take advantage of time and season. So you don't depend on any project. For instance, Felix, no matter how project is lovely, I continue to use the project, right? Not to depend on the project. Those are the first, major parameter you must always adopt, not to be a victim of situations. So if you buy into a project, you are looking for, okay, it's doing well and all of that. There should be a time you want to take a bulk into another project from this one, so that if this one eventually have problem, you have a seed that was casted out from you and put to the other one, which has germinated and bear more fruit. And then those are your strategies. Especially those of us are investors. And especially those of us who want to take this crypto, this online as a full-time stuff. So you have to devise those strategies so that you don't just become a victim of, person's talks and all of that. Okay. Then don't FOMO because of price rise. There's some coins now that will just jump up. Blah, 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 blah. People, this coin, people are buying it. Yes, fine. Sometimes you could FOMO and it sounds as if you're lucky and then give you much money. You would think that that's how it can be at all time. You start jumping to different coins that are just pumping, and you didn't ask question, what is actually making this coin to pump? No healthy growth do that abnormal move. If it does abnormal move, it can take pull down, right? So please, let's be careful because it's important, okay? Don't be over ambitious and anxious. These are the things that I've seen that in many people that have met in the crypto space. I always tell friends, permit me if this language holds you. Human resources, the more you develop them, the more they become more reliable. You say, Felix, that's not true. It's true. I've encountered a lot of people. I discovered that when you have good intention for people and they too want to learn, but the human nature is always in, that's why the Holy Book says something about, I think Daniel chapter 3, verse 17 or so. Oh, no, sorry, I think Jeremiah also. And he says that the heart is more deceitful than other things. And the second stanza of it says the heart of man is desperately wicked. So since the heart is more deceitful than other things, what other things? Virtue, value, integrity. Those are the other things. But the heart is more deceitful to reality, deceitful to fake aesthetics and all of that. That make men to be over ambitious than other things. So other things are virtues, value, integrity, names. The West said the good name is better than the silver and gold. That's what the scriptures say. And so, in the West, the direct interpretation, they always tell us, sorry, I'm just interpreting it to you. In English, we have said the good name is better than silver and gold. So I have seen that people get carried away by, I want to be this, I want to be that, and all of that, and begin to create some strife and contention. Don't ever you enter into that. Let your focus, let your mind be focused on 5 years to financial freedom via digital asset accumulation. For that, you'll be equipping more on yourself, on your personal life, on your personal skills, increase your energy on yourself. Than this strife, or you go here and then somebody will say, let us do like this and all of that. Don't have any bad feelings or whatever anyone do, because it is natural. It is human nature. And so for that, you have to reduce being overambitious. Maybe somebody may make money now and he buys car and then build a house and then you're jumping around. No, get your focus. I always tell people, even if you have enough money and you want to build, right? Build business, build what we call commercial homes, whereby you can generate more money. Yeah, everybody with their different approaches anyway. But be careful not to be overambitious. If not, you may not achieve your goal. You will be moving here and here and here, and then you create unnecessary contention and all of that. Just focus. Just let your focus be on what you want to achieve. So that's where you will be able to increase your energy on what is important, what is productive for you. Okay. Yeah, next is continue to learn from experience, but objective mentors. Okay. Experience, fine. Is he objective? Okay. Objective, is he experience? So you must balance the two. So somebody can be very experienced, but there's always subjective. Giving you counsel may mislead you, right? It's going to counsel you based on the one that is more revolving around. So a right mentor, an objective mentor, have experience because he have those horizontal and vertical knowledge about the field where he is. Now, he cannot be everywhere, because that's why I tell friends, I said, different business bless different people. So that your mentor cannot be everywhere. So he may know about it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he invested in there. So either he has invested in there and you ask him, he should be objective enough to review and say, oh, this is good, I think it's good, you can go ahead and all of that. But sometimes you have experienced mentors, but it's not objective. When it's there, all right, and when it's not there, it just tell you it's not good. All right? Just like, let's use Shiba Inu as an example. You have someone you expect, mentors who are very experienced. And then when you ask them about Shiba Inu, they just to do bluntly speaking that Shiba Inu is a bebe coin, it's a shit coin, don't participate in it and all of that, because they say they would never participate in it. But the truth of the matter is that they have bought coin when Bitcoin was $500 or $200 or $100, $10. Will you have the opportunity to buy Bitcoin? No. Now another opportunity come up for you to buy it. So why not objectively just, it can tell you, okay, buy it, to you do it like this, be guided, don't depend on it. When it go up, you can buy it and really do it. Yeah. So these are objective counseling. So, but definitely for you to have result and have the right method, a method must be followed. Okay. Then attend seminars. Okay. It's expedient you attend seminars. Sorry for this. Okay, so sorry, attend seminars. So seminars is important. Intentionally attend seminars, webinars, tutorials, mentorship classes, and all of that's going to help you. They read widely beyond what others say. I don't judge my things about what people say. I go beyond what they say. I must be very candid with you. I love research. So I don't waste my energy, so much. And then I can listen to YouTubers, I can listen to many people and all of that. Because sometimes some YouTubers, they will say more than the expected thing about the project. You know why? They are maybe the people behind the project are the sponsor of his event. So he has to speak in favor of that project. So he's going to speak subjectively, and then you took it up that because this YouTuber says something about this project, for that, the best you can do is to now become victim of that. No, don't do that. It's important you lift and then not about become the victim of people's ideology or YouTubers' messages and all of that. So it's expedient, please. Okay, so read widely beyond what others says. Then invest your own money, not people's money. These are part of the things that kill a lot of people today in the crypto space. Number one, especially network marketers. Is there anything wrong with networking? No, I love it. It's a lovely thing because that's the only place you can have what we call power of leverage. But the wrong way we do it is this. We go about, even if a platform is an educational platform or a platform is purely a network marketing platform, we know what I'm talking about. Now, they turn it to be an investment scheme. Okay, let's use an example. Somebody who is into nutritional supplement. Now, in nutritional supplement, I've been there for many years, and this is the point. If you are not ready to really build and work to build a kind of what I call it, a retail outlet, people who consume, people you do more training with, and all of that, you may not grow. So it requires your energy to build this intentionally. Now, somebody is going to start a network marketing today. Let's say join one supplement, MLM today. The next day, they begin to tell you, if you have money, there's a way we can do so that you rank. That's number one. Two, there's a way you can do to have a center, or they call it stockies and all of that. So you will see a man who will go and take loan from the bank. If I saw go to the bank of industry and take millions of naira, let me use that Nigeria currency, and now set up all of those things, those warehouse, and buy all this product in bulk, with the hope that, okay, when they are now doing stockings, they come to your own place and all of that to buy from you. And then, so the mindset of that fellow is that he's not going to do anything again. He's already a top leader. And then, the first time of those products they just bought, there are many, then they're going to pay him some commission based on people they register and register under him and all of that. You just see that he will just see big money, say, what? This business is good. Then complacency set in. He will not do anything the second month, the third month, and he's not going to see the same type of money he first saw the first time. What's going on? I said, no, then later they say he'll be aware that there's a need for maintenance for every month and all of that. Then they get frustrated. So please, we have people who are misrepresented, even good businesses. Good businesses say it's a gradual process. We say money can be made, but wait and build. So if you are not ready to build, forget about being wealthy. You can make money, you can gamble, just like people who play gambling, they can make money, but they can't build wealth. That's not, you cannot eat. You cannot just eat. You can't eat your cake and have it. Don't get it twisted. Wealth is built. Take it anywhere. Anyone who is doing motivational talk with you, you don't need to, they tell you this, if you don't fake it, you can't make it. That's not true. You have to fake it. Faith is not fake. Don't let anyone deceive you. All this motivational talk can energize you, can ginger you in the hall, but doesn't give you action outside the hall. Motivational talk can give you energy, vibes inside the hall. But outside the hall, the operation is reality, not motivational. Operation outside is reality. So when you want to make money, you can gamble. But to build wealth, man, it's a process. That's why it's easy for anybody to make money at the bull run, and at the bear market is complaining, because he was not taught how to build wealth. In fact, unfortunately, at the bull run, no practical training is going to be given, because nobody will have time. Everybody are trying to collect what is ripe. It's a harvest time. And so when you are calling, say, come and teach me, say, no, because there's nothing to even use in experimenting teaching for you. All the teaching will be like jamboree. So those are the things. So you have to be very careful. Okay? So don't invest people's money. Don't convince anybody, bring your money, I will help, I'll be paying you percentage. Well, let institutions do that. It's not even within your jurisdictions. Okay? So let's be careful. Then stop imagining huge gains at once. Be gradual and systematic in your approach. I hope this will be enough. Now, required tools. Let me just take you these two. If you are new, and if you are not new, and you don't have all these tools, you go and start now. Required tools. Number one, wallet. Okay, wallet is important. So now let me give you guys a clue. When you have wallet, I always say this before now, that you do not need to have only one wallet. You need to have multiple wallets, and every wallet will have to be defined. And you must buy a logbook. Buy a logbook now where you document what this wallet is meant for. Okay? What's this wallet meant for? Oh, it's for this. Okay, it's for holding my coins that I just bought and keep there. Fine. Then this one is for my swapping, all this regular swapping I'm going to be doing here. Then the other one, for airdrop. and for other free tokens and all of that. Define them, label them that way so that you don't be victim of those hacking and all of that. So label them separately. Exactly. So please do that and make sure you do it effectively. So label. Then another thing is that most trading and very wide trading of low gems and some other coins come on DEX trading, that is decentralized trade. And so the more common ones are Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and Block Finance. So what to do in those your wallet, keep at least BNB. Small fraction, you can buy some fraction of BNB because you want to do some swapping and all of that, requires gas fee. Then you have Ethereum, then you have BUSD, and you have USDT, then you have Matic. All these coins you see are meant to be kept in your external wallet. Okay, especially MetaMask. If you use MetaMask on your laptop, keep them there. You can bridge Polygon network to your MetaMask. So you keep all of these things there so that when emergency or buy any this thing. Now, that's I just will give you that. As far as even if I want to just hold some coins as when the bear market come very well, you do not need any technical analyst to tell you that by utility and by popularity, BNB, Ethereum, Matic will do well. So for that, I can buy and just keep somewhere. That's sentimental. Okay? I can just buy some of them and keep somewhere. Next, CEX trade. That's the centralized trade. Binance, CoinW, KuCoin, Gate.io, MXC. So keep some USDT on those centralized exchange. If it's Binance, like CoinW, I'm going to do a lot of trading on CoinW because they give some support information, especially those of you who want to be trading, future trading. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. So it's important. So I'm going to do some training on CoinW because they give some support services for people to use, especially those of you who want to do future trading and all that. So I think links for some of those things will be posted on the comment section. And then if you're on our forum, be with me, okay, on our free forums like Mega Green or the cash flow system. So some of those link will be sent there. All right. So then you need trading tools like TradingView, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and Nomics, and other ones. So there are other things that help you, guide you, to buy, to sell, and all of that. And I'm going to tell you, please take note of this. Even if you are going to be a day trader or swing trader, right? Don't trade many coins at a time. Pick coins that that have good volume, just like if you go to CoinMarketCap, for instance. Now, maybe you are just a swing trader. You're just a trader, right? You're just a trader, either a swing trader, okay? Either a swing trader or either you're a swing trader or just day trader, whichever one you are, okay? Wow, Solana pump. Okay, so what to do? Very simple. Every day you come, this CoinMarketCap, for instance, you can just come and click on 24 hours. What do you want to do with 24 hours? To check volume. Oh, that should not be. Let me check. So you filter. So when you filter, you're going to see Bitcoin, of course, will always have the highest volume, right? You have Ethereum, of course, take Tether, take USDT off. You have BNB, wow. So BNB, you can see you have XRP, all right? You have Doge, you have Cardano, you have Matic. So now, you can come now and say, okay, this is what I want to do. Very simple, right? This is what I want to do. I'm going to pick maybe just BNB or XRP. Okay? BNB, XRP, Doge. 3. Or just 2, Doge and XRP. I'm just an example for you. Or Polygon. All right? Polygon and XRP. What do I want to do with them? I can now take them to where I will now check more detail to create an entry and exit position for it. You know, you're a day trader. You just want to trade to make money and go away. So you are not interested in as an investor and all of that. So you have taken to go and check a volume for that coin for that day. So if that is the case, the next is, so I've said TradingView, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, Nomics, all of these are tools for you. So I'm going to specially take you to TradingView, before the end of this thing. Now, what do I use TradingView for ordinarily? Okay, just a moment. I need to do something. Okay, so let me just take up this. I want to go to TradingView. It's free, okay? So don't look at it as it's not, you don't need to pay money. TradingView is free. There we go here. So you go to TradingView. I can send you the link on the comment section. So then, all right, you can see now this TradingView is free. It's telling me take advantage of it for 30 days and all of that. I have my paid TradingView as premium. Okay, this is my own TradingView as premium. Okay, so it's a premium account, right? So I do not need to, I pay for it. Okay, so but you do not need to pay for your own. It's free. You can use it free because I use so many indicators and I use a lot of peers and a lot of combined screens and all of that. So that's why I paid. So you don't need to pay. Why? On a free account, you can combine three indicators. All right, very simple. Okay, so now let's go. Here's a TradingView. So, but quickly before that, I said something on the 4th thing. You should say take advantage of new Plan B special business combo. And I will just summarize the business combo, what we have in Plan B's business combo. It's not for you to come and pay money to us on that business combo. We just created it as a kind of a focus for some people. Yeah, it's a choice. A focus for some people. And that's why we created it. That's going to guide you and help you to stay focused and achieve what you want to achieve within that scope of that. And what's the scope around this Plan B special business combo? We have 4 cardinal areas there. First is the passive income, where we use a tool. And we use a tool of a robot for forex market that give you average of 20 to 35% every month passive. You do not need to know how to trade. You don't need to know technical analysis. You don't need to know anything. All you need is money, and which can take you subscription $200 and then minimum of $500. So that means average of $700. You can start that, and then you just watch the game play out. It's not a hype, okay? It's not a hype. The money is in your custody, so it's not a centralized platform. It's a decentralized platform. The money is in your custody. You see what you are doing, and you appreciate it. So then second, we want people who probably, okay, you have time. I want to really develop myself as a career trader, and then you have privilege. We have people that will take you a journey on the Forex and journey of crypto and other tools that can combine that you can build yourself and make money, building wealth. All right. So because when people tell you you are going to get this, get that, you get carried away and forget the process of getting that. Then the third, we still chip in one or two things from our cash flow system where you can have project diversification. So we're just buying into some of those projects, buying some coins and all of that. And then the fourth is affiliate. We still put you through how to really build the affiliates that are available on the tool we're using for your passive income predominantly. And then other related, affiliate system that can be available there and all of that. So these are the four things in the, business combo. And I must tell you, it's worth taking advantage of. Then we said, if you have some resources, but if you have some resources, but you don't, or you can, okay. Okay, if you have some resources, you can also use the following, okay? Monitor to trade XEN, ULX, Midas, and other coins, all right? We may be freely mentioning on our regular Sunday Zoom meeting. Now, I'm going to give you a reason why I say you should do this, okay? Then we say social media follow-up like Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, and all of that. Now, let me go here. I think I need to bring out something. Just give me a minute. Okay, sorry. Okay, now I talked about the trading view and then the other coins. I mentioned 3 coins. Now you asked me, Feli, why do you mention these coins? There were issues that happened around Midas recently. And I called a lot of people and said, you know what? Go and buy Midas, swing it. You do not need too many technical analysis to swing it. At this point in time, you do not need. Why? They don't based on one problem or the other and all of that, so people have, lost money on it, on the Midas token, but people is going to create a lot of panic and people sold. Oh my gosh, are you sure? I thought it has come down again. All right, let's check. Okay, yeah, I thought, yeah. So now this was happened. It's very easy for me to sentimentally buy into the coin. All right, so you show a little liquidity, fine. Then you go to Uniswap and still be able to be buying and selling the coin, all right, within some movement. So it was creating a lot of movement as much as possible, right? Why? I saw it come down, it goes up and all of that. So I don't need to believe in the project to make it. But within the time frame, a lot of people were going to give up and tired of the whole thing around the coin and all of that. And then some people would buy and sell, then was going to create a time for buy and sell for you. That's number one. Number two, I talked about the Zen. So, but the Zen and the ULX, you may have to do some technical review on them. Now, look at what you're going to do. Many of us know that Zen, we're doing a free mining of it. So let me show you Mint Monitor. Let me show you Mint Monitor of the. Now, it can form part of your long-term holding as an investor or holder. And what do you do to that? Let's look at it. You can go to your, let me say, okay, 10 days minting. if I want to mint for 10 days, the reward I may have is about 576,000, 578,000 plus. And so what it would take me for gas fee is average of $1.03. And then the other gas fee, so totally will take me about 4.97. So if it's going to cost me this much, all right, it's going to cost me this much to get this thing done, then I'm not at profit with my gas fee. So I will have a loss, right? I'll have some loss of about $4 or thereabout because of when I will claim back. So give and take. So, but that is where you now say, okay, let me look for 100 days. So 100 days may look more profitable for me. Why? I will be able to mint 6.something million pieces. And then when you consider my gas fee, or the whole thing I will get, and all of that, I'm still going to be a profit of, all right, $9. Okay, so estimated earn on the average that weekly or so. So for 30, okay. So I'm just doing this rough estimate for you. So why I need to check what I want to do. So of course, you don't know how the price of the coin may go and all of that. So that means it's expedient for me to do long time minting of it. So let's look for 300 days. So maybe the longer the days, the better for me, because I will be able to have more volume of the coin. And at that time, who knows what may happen about that time. What if I just do 400 days? That would be more better, far off better for me. So that on that note, how much will I spend? I will only spend an estimate of about $5 if I'm using on Ethereum. And if I'm using on BNB, maybe less than that. So I can do it both for BNB and Ethereum. So that means I can look for $10 and do this. And forget it. Can look for $10, do $5 on Ethereum, and then use $5 for on BNB. And that will be my holding. Now it's going to be minting. Then if you think you don't have that time, you have so much money, which I don't know why you will not have that time. You can now say, okay, let me go to the market and buy. So if I'm going to buy, CoinGecko, Zen, Zen Crypto. Okay. Okay. Let it come up. Okay, guys, it's out. My network is lagging, so I need to remove the video. So now, let's say you want to put 100 million, 100 million. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 100 million will cost you 227. Why 10 million will cost you $22? So for me, I don't think you need to do that. So you would rather have, okay? But let's say you do 100,222. So let's go to Zen. Now you want to stake it, you know, you can stake Zen, okay? Let's go to Zen. Okay. Zen Crypto. So let's say stake. Here, I was even doing some experimentation here. Okay, go to other wallets that may not have any experimentation. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Open the wallet. Okay, change to other wallets. There's probably maybe here. All right, so let me click on stake. Okay. So assuming you want to stake for 100 days, I will say put 100 million. This is 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's telling me what I have there. So let me go to I was checking where can stake. Oh, can see that a lot are going on. Total gas used since Genesis of this coin is about 16,000 Ethereum. That's $22 million. Total staked 1, 2, 3, 203 billion. Liquid supply 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 trillion, 2.8 trillion. Then total supply is 3 trillion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 trillion. All right. So yeah, you can see that there's consistent movement of the minting though, but there are a lot of consistent sell-off. And of course, that's why they introduced the NFT minting. So and the NFT minting is more expensive. You have to burn, I think, 100 billion. So every mint of the NFT is burning 100 billion of the same token. Okay. So now let's go. Why I'm just bringing us this. So what am I going to do? You can do this. You can decide to mint some. So I may not advise you to go and stake. But if you are staking, that means you have more volume that you have minted before, and that has come out. Then you may want to stake it. So when you stake it, when there's a pump in price on the market, you can take out the one that was minted, that had been accrued and sell off. But this is not what you're going to do. Let's now go to the trading view. So I will use experiment of Zen and which other token do I add just now? Zen and excuse me. Not Midas, because we are actually using technical indicator for that Midas here. I just come with an example, okay? Okay, Zen and ULS, thank you very much. So let's go. Now, this is trading view. So when you open yours, it may look something like this, and for you just to click connect, and then it asks you for your email and all of that. So if you cannot see things like a chart, a search area here, what you do is to click and select on product, and then you can see chart. So you click on chart. So let it come up. Okay, never mind. Now, mine brought out this because I was already doing something on this, okay? So never mind this mine, okay? Wow. Wow, good trade today for these guys. Okay, so never mind this my chart. So I'm going to make it a plain one. So because already having a lot of indicators around it. So I'm going to make it a plain one. So let me close all of those jargon. Okay. This is a plain chart, okay? Now you open, let me return this guy back here. Okay. So because sometimes you may be confused. So let me move the scale to the right. I move it to the left before. So normally your chart will look like this. Now, this is the thing I want you to do. Yeah, this is the instrument that this is the instrument our passive incomes tool system trade at all time. And I've checked there, they trade more of 15 time frame. So 15-minute time frame, right? I'm not asking you to do that. I'm not even asking you to set up on Forex, okay? Now, you can see the difference between a swing trader and a day trader or scalper. Look at 15-minute time frame. There are more movement, or there are more small move that somebody want to catch up with, right? Chup, 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 take it and sell, right? That was a very long move here. You can see a lot of big, let's look at it so that you define exactly what you're looking for, okay? You can see this is 84 pip that has moved from this place to this place, 83 pips, right? Within this, for buying and then sell off there. And then, so those of them that have all the time to do scalping, it's easy for them, okay? You can see from here, 34 pips, right? You can see it's a long sideways. $147 pips. Okay. So, but for me, I do not do scalping. So, but I won't stop you, but you have to pay rapt attention to that. So let's quickly look at something different. Now, for those of us who love swing, I've told you either 1 hour or no, not 2 hours. Either 1 hour or 4 hours. All right, this is 1 hour time frame. So I may not pick too many trades at a time, right? I may pick just 1 or 2 trades over a period of days and all of that. But I will do longer pips. Look at this, look at the good entry position here. All right. It may not enter from here, but after this confirmation to this place, and I exiting by now. Look at this down here, right? Look at this to up here. Yeah, possibly a short position must have been taken to this place, give and take here. And then this one create a kind of very fearful trading before this place. Now, but I want to show you something very simple. Those of you who are beginners. So let's go into the crypto, not the FX. So the crypto, I will bring out what? We'll bring out say. Oh, okay, now we bring out Zen. Look at Zen. It has fallen so crazily. Terribly crazy. What I mean crazy, it has fallen so crazy. Now, what then do I do? Of course, you need learning to understand the technical aspect of this, but I'm just giving you a short strategy. Now, what is short strategy? You can use 1 hour, 4 hours time frame. Sometimes 1 hour may be better for you, especially beginner. Now, you can see that this Zen, we see it move up so much and it's collapsing to the, in fact, below the previous move. Can you see? As it was just going to recover from here, no way. Can you see? Now, let's go. This is a chart for, so you, in your case, that I have not learned, if not, is price action and chart pattern I use mostly. So, but in your case, as a beginner, you may need to add simple oscillators for your trade. Number one, you're going to add, you go to indicator and add moving average. Or you can just use EMA, exponential moving average. So to take it simple, exponential moving average, you can use that. Okay. So you go to the setting and you can change the time to just change to, for you as a beginner, you may just use 50. Okay, we just use 50, give or take, you can, yeah, you can leave it at deep blue. Then you add some oscillators, 2 major oscillators you may add. What does it say? Okay. 2 major oscillators you may add. You can add just like, you can just add just like, RSI. Just three combinations, RSI, and then you add MACD. These three. It's okay. You can add more than this though, but this should be okay for you. Okay, so what am I going to do with these guys? Okay, you look congested. This is what I'm going to do with this guy. Or can we just use 2 to avoid so much congestion? Let's remove this guy, just add MACD with you. So this is your moving average. Now, what are you doing? You can be trading just actions around your moving average. Anytime you trade the coin you're buying or you focus on, that's why you don't need to trade too many coins. Move below the 50 moving average or exponential moving average, right? Move below it and struggle to go back and couldn't go back, that's retesting, then you leave the market, that's selling it. Then when you move across, you can see this across, and then down again, a retest. At this point in time, you are seeing a move, a higher high up here and here. You may not have bought here because it's still risky for you, can break, but at this point you have entered. As long as it's above the 50 average, you are still holding on to it. For instance, look at it here. Now, because you do not understand price action, that's why I would say you don't depend on indicators. Now, if you understand price action, you can know that this is bearish engulfing, as it were. And then, of course, even when it still moves, but we are now having a higher low from here, and it retests 1, 2, 3, and then the third one, this 1, 2, 3, a third one broke it. Then, so for instance, a man who had bought at this place, also, and even if he has not sold, because he was just waiting for indicator, I now sold here. He said, no, at this time around, I can see that, you know, there was a flop down and then confirmation. At this time around, I'm selling. He still did 70%. What? Yeah, he still did 70%. He entered on the 27th and exit on the 30th. Yeah, this is 70%, guys. So he still did 70% just by using exponential moving average, 50 days exponential moving average. Now, if he's a person who understands price action, he will have exit at bearish engulfing. That's good. I'm not teaching you detailed technical analysis, so just understand this. It's just to show you that you do not need to kill yourself so much as a beginner. If not, at this pattern of this candle, I will have been off. It doesn't matter what he's doing here, I will stay aside. At this point, on this point now, should I buy? I'm not going to buy because I'm not too sure what the market is doing. Yeah, it hits there and it tests as if it's going. But look at it. It couldn't make it up to the previous high. Okay, so we begin to have a downtrend, though it has not been broken to confirm that we are now going, but it's a suspicion. What is the confirmation? It's still testing around this. So the confirmation is that this is a tail broke, which is not a strong one, and then it returned back, right? But couldn't make it up here. Come again, it will test it with the body. At this point, there are much body on this here, and then the next one was a heavy stroke. Even though they were kind of buy up, but the strength and the volume has reduced drastically. You confirm we are downtrend. Look at it. You now see even your MACD. Your MACD, what's the function of your MACD at this point in time? Please, I'm not teaching you technical analysis. I'm just giving you basics that as a beginner, you face a coin and use a good entry and exit position for it, but to be a swing strategy, not scalping. Okay? Then what your MACD is doing, you can see volume. There are three things about the MACD. Number one, it has the MACD itself, it has a signal line and have the histogram. Now, all of them have combination of things they do. Simple thing they do is this. Look at the MACD movement, all right? Look at the MACD line, the signal line. So the MACD movement almost moving with the chart. So what happened? Look at, there's a movement, all right, up here, and then it was revolving, and then you continue to have a kind of movement, but you are seeing some good volume adding up, sell-off and all of that. Continually, you have all of these. In getting up here, the MACD crosses drastically the signal line, right? Even if, so because at this point, the MACD is now helping you to even go along with your chart. You're now looking at, well, at this point in time. So here was not a sharp drop, all right? Was not a sharp break that continues. At this point, this guy still like bevel up and all of that. This guy, but at this point, it has crossed, which I say, me, ordinarily, I will have exited here because this is a price action, right? Right? This is candle indicator, the candle price action that you are looking at. The reading that the candle, we talked about the bearish engulfing. So I will have exit at that point. Even at this place, it's a deception. Now, what will I do? If he had come down here and break above this and retest and continue, that will not be continuation. But he didn't do that. Rather, it was dropping more. Then at this point, you can now see that we're having heavy volume, sell-off volume. Can you see? Even this return, there's no volume to support it. You just make it up again. You see sell-off. You see, so there are no volumes. You can see. So the histogram helps you to check the volumes. Then at last, even when you have no exit here, at last, look at what the guy was going down and then hit this histogram. He have a drastic drop. You can see. Since then, we have been bearish. The guy was not making it up to, you use this your EMA, 50 EMA to predetermine. So it's struggling all this while. It has not meet up, right? All this way. Okay, so continually we have some volume as if was going to rally up, but that was not a sharp one to recover here. Then we have movement, we have small volume and all of that, but very short. So that's not a good move. At the end of the day, what happened? You get up here. So what you are waiting for now is that you want to see that this volume continue to gather up. As soon as it break this 50 EMA up and retest it, something like this, break up here, retest, instead of going down, you break it, you are waiting for that time. Now, for some of us who are risk taker, when we are seeing that it has stayed for a very long time doing that, we will be ladder buying small, but for you, you have to wait for it to come across this guy, and then you begin to see similar volume like this. Okay? Then we see the candlestick going more longer, not this short. This short is not taking you anywhere. Okay? I'm not teaching you technical analysis. So these are great moves. These are great moves, impulse move, and all of that. Volumes are added up, but all these are typical and they're deceptive and all of that. There's any language like that. So you want to wait, and this waiting can take a longer time. All right? It can take a longer time. So once you wait and you get to the point, confirm, then you buy. and then it can rally up. You are watching for it to go up as much as you begin to see another, price chart, right? Continually over and over. Then when there is testing back again, this can take you like just buy once in a month or once in 2 months, and you have made your profit, and then you can decide to accumulate such coin over time. Let's look at the ULS. So I'm not going to do more than that. Okay, you can see the recovery of ULX, right? So even if you use this same thing, can you see now? Can you see now? So at a point, ULS was down below this, right? Then what happened? It broke it here. You will have bought, right? And then, of course, was much move, and eventually, you saw the MACD from here. So at the MACD breaking it up, you have bought though, but this is a big confirmation for you, right? Then you go up, then you saw a drop here fast. Then you are now looking at, okay, rally up, then try to struggle and all of that. Then we can see that it has actually broke up, but struggling now as if it's going to come down again, but it may have a continuation. All right. So let's do something very fast. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2023. You have to be meticulous in your strategy. You have to be determined. Your determination is what okay. So, but for you to see ULX very well, I want you to make use of one tool. Let me add the tool for you here. This tool, because it will help you for DEX tokens. Okay, so you have to use this tool, DEX tool. So then we have Dexstreamer, we have Poolcoin. Okay, so I use Dex tool here. Look at it. For coins, probably you can see this is a coin now, Sizu. All right, look at Sizu. I use Dex tool to look at Sizu, following the strength and all of that, the structure when it was broken, and then in that order. These are strong support down here, right? It has retest, I think first one, this one didn't touch, the second one, the third one, and hanging around much of this. Okay. Now let's look at the ULX I said you may, and then you can add Sizu to it too, because some of us we invested in Sizu as an investor, but you can still make money trading it and because it has a very big move. Okay. So look at ULX, okay? ULX. Okay, so you can see the movement of ULS. So if you're a trader, you know what we call about, even when it's like sign imperfect, but this is like double bottom. Okay, so this is this. Okay, so you have this as the neckline. Okay, you have this as the neckline. Okay, so you can see that I entered at the neckline broken. Actually entered the neckline broken, and I was able to do 38%, all right, just like at the spike up. But did I actually sold? No, I was looking for, because say if as it broke this, we want to have a strong move up from here at 8.7. So, but of course you could see the resistance. So you're now waiting for confirmation again. So I'm not saying you need to know too many technical stuff. So you pick one or two coins. There are coins that come as an opportunity time coins. So it's not about their technical analysis as such, but there's something behind their behavior, right? There's something behind their behavior. So if there's something pushing their behavior, then you can take advantage of that, and it will give you a clearer direction of your technical analysis. So you could buy and hold for some time, sell, and look for another good entry position in that order. It doesn't require you so much money to do all of these things. I'm just saying to us. Okay? Then it will help you a lot. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2023. I want us to be strategic enough. I want us to be committed to what we are doing. Making money is super, super good, but you must be strategic. So anybody can make money, but not many persons can build wealth. Wealth building is technical, it's gradual, it's intentional, it requires focus. And now, last year we told you about our the strategy to make $1 per minute. And if you cannot start that, you make 17 cents. Okay, 1 cent, 7 penny per minute, and $1 per hour, and that will give you $720 per month. Then that can continue. Then building your strategy. And so coming down here, we showed you all of those tools to be used, right? And then we told you about staking projects, and third-party platforms, and all of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2023. It's important for you to be strategic at this point in time, and let us get the best for ourselves. So, congratulations if you are on this call, and then, or you are listening to this recording, take it very seriously. You can watch it over and over, take notes where necessary. Then, if you have questions, you can chat on with me. All right, if you have questions, you can chat on with me on my number +234 8036 924588. You have a question, you can chat with me. Or if you're on a community on, the cash flow, the mega grid, and all of that, you can ask questions related to this video, and then you'll be attended to. And of course, those of you who are still struggling to actually identify yourself with the basic places or platforms, I think it's an opportunity time for you to get yourself enrolled on Plan B, Crypto Academy, on the Be With Me, or private mentorship because of the promo. Okay, so please, our business, special business combo, we are going to be starting a marathon journey next week. Next week, that should be starting from Monday, 9th of January 2023. And then this weekend, of course, we're going to be doing our Sunday Zoom. That will be the first for the year. And I think last year we couldn't do 2 consecutive ones. So prepare yourself to be there, and then invite your friends and let us ride together. And of course, those of us who have subscribed on the Evergreen FFS, it's high time you maximize everything. Share with your friends everywhere, and let's leverage on it. Then we'll have to update us on some of our businesses. All this third-party platform we leverage on, all our businesses, as much as I can still recall. And then if there's any new update on some of our businesses, we bring it up. Like, let me quickly check some. Okay, as much as I can remember, Aliyat, Evolus, what again? Aliyat, Evolus, CISO Exchange, what again? Drip Network, PG Bank, eGold, BS Staker, Maviotron, the Sapphire Global, and all of that. So we can give us update by Sunday. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy your day. You have your friends that invited you to Plan B. Please reach out to them and ask them all the necessary things you need to do to get started properly. You have a nice time. Compliment of the season. My name again is Midnight Jimo, the team leader of Plan B Express. I love you all. Let's make money together in 2023. Bye-bye.